got the best of me. Saw her tail lights by the quick stop, didn't think she'd leave that fast. Half a tank and half a one, guess I should've known she'd pass. She said, don't wait up this time. Threw my hoodie in the seat, left her ring by the sink. Guess that's all she had to leave. She said goodbye with the gas pump running. Didn't cry, didn't look like nothing, just a shrug and a take care now, like we were strangers somehow. I stood there with a Coke in hand, watching her fade like the desert sand. That's how love dies. Say, yeah, this one. Just nodded like he'd seen it probably twice just yesterday. Some folks leave with suitcases, some just drive away. She said goodbye with the gas pump running, didn't yell, didn't say she's done it. And there I stood in my same old boots, feeling like some worn out fool, still holding on to nothing tight. Well, she turned left into the night. That's how hearts break. At gas stations quiet like fate.
Saw you sitting at the corner booth, same smile but your eyes told the truth. That ring ain't shining on your hand no more. Bartender nods like he's seen it before. A whiskey glass half full of regret. I said, hey, you said don't start that. Yeah, it laughed a little, but your voice cracked low, like you got something you don't wanna show. You said you're fine, but you're twisting your straw. Nervous grin that I still saw through it all. Playing cool, but your guard slipped down, like you ain't just here for one more round. And it's too late for sorry, too early to stay, but we're leaning too close like the old cliche. Heartbeats dancing to a jukebox tune. Both know leaving's gonna come too soon. One more round, we'll call it fate. Blame the buzz and a twist of state, but we both know why we're still around. It ain't just for one more round. The band ain't Birkin, the band ain't Birkin, the band ain't Birkin, the band ain't Birkin, the brand. It ain't Birkin, the brand. You said he left in the middle of spring, took his boots and your favorite ring. I said, damn, you said, yeah, well, you know, men like him always end up ghosts. You asked about me, I kept it light. Still bad with love, still good at night. We laughed again, but it hung in the air like a song we both didn't wanna hear. Your hand brushed mine, you pulled away, but your eyes said stay like they did that day. We both ain't good at letting go, but here we are drinking slow. And it's too late for sorry, too early to stay, but we're singing old lines in a brand new way. Heartbeats knocking like a worn out tune. Truth hits harder in a quiet room. One more round and we'll call it fate. Blame the buzz, but it feels like grace. We both know why we're still around. It was never just one more round. Breaking the band, ain't breaking no band, ain't breaking no band, ain't breaking no brand, ain't breaking no brand, ain't breaking no brand.
in the top drawer back of your desk. Yellowed at the edges, ink bled like the rest. Sonny, if you're reading this, I'm long gone, but I wrote you something to lean on. It smelled like cedar and old smoke. Every word heavy, every line choked. You said life ain't fair, but it's yours to live. Give more than you take and learn to forgive. Wish you said it out loud, not just in pen, but maybe that's how tough men been. You left a letter, not a last goodbye. Folded them neat under cufflinks and time. Didn't say much, just what I need to get through hell with dignity. There's no I love you, no final line, but I hear your voice in every rhyme. You weren't one to talk too much, but that letter said enough. I read it slow, then once more. Sat there in boots you wore before. Mom's asleep, the porch light dim. I held that paper like I held him. Funny how silence speaks so loud, in cursive words you never said out loud. But I felt you sit right next to me, saying make mistakes, just don't them be. You taught me how to hold a wrench, now I'm holding on to every sentence. You left a letter but no goodbye, no tear-stained words, just your quiet pride. Didn't preach, didn't plead or cry, just your way of saying I'm still by. I folded it back, closed that drawer. I poured a whiskey, didn't need more. Yeah, you never said that stuff out loud, but that letter, man, it screamed out proud.
Down by the river, where the wildflowers grow, I met you barefoot, where the soft winds blow. Your laugh was easy, like a summer song. A simple love, where we both belong. No city lights, no crowded streets, just you and me, and dirt beneath our feet. We danced in the fields till the stars were bright, holding on tight through the quiet night. A simple heart with a country soul, loving you makes me whole. No need for diamonds, no fancy things, just the peace your sweet love brings. We build our dreams on old dirt roads, where time moves slow and the river flows. With every dawn, I'm thankful still for a love that's honest, strong and real. So here's to us and this life we choose, with simple hearts we can't lose. 'Cause here's to us and this life we choose, with simple hearts we can't lose. 'Cause here's to us and this life we choose, with simple hearts we can't lose.
solid stone. Every step I take along, the sky ahead begins to glow, a light that sets my heart aglow. Breath is short, the air is thin, but hope is fire burning within. No turning back, no looking down, I'm reaching for the highest crown. Storms and endless fight comes the warmth of morning light. The path was steep, the night was cold, now the story will be told of one who dared to chase the sky and found the sun beyond the high. So here I stand with open arms, bathed in dawn's forgiving charms. The climb was long but worth the view, a world reborn in morning's hue. I was patching up Ma's old porch rail, paint flaking off, wood gone pale. Found my name carved right near the edge. 6 years old, Dad said, go ahead. He lit a smoke, leaned back slow, said this house ain't much, but it's what I know. Back then I thought I'd never stay, now I'd give the world just one more day. Funny how the years just slip like rain on that old tin roof drip. You don't see what you're leaving behind till it's too far down that yellow line. That back porch light still flickers low, same one he fixed 20 years ago. And Ma still sets 2 plates each night, talks to him soft by the TV light. Love like that don't scream or shout, it just stays when the world burns out. You learn what matters in that quiet glow by a back porch light that won't let go. I moved out, chased bigger dreams, bars and highways, busted seams, but no stage light ever came close to them fireflies dancing by the clothesline post. I miss the smell of old pine floor, the screen door slam I used to ignore. Thought I'd find more, turns out I knew everything I needed was right in view. I called Ma just the other day. She said the sky's been quiet, come home and stay. Didn't take much for me to fold sometimes, even even strong hearts get cold. That back porch light still flickers low, still shines like it did long ago. And Ma still sets 2 plates each night, talks to him soft by the TV light. Love like that don't scream or shout, it just stays when the world burns out. You learn what matters in that quiet glow by a back porch light that won't let go. I ain't the boy he raised back then, but I still wear his jacket now and then. A little torn, a little frayed, but damn if it don't still hold the weight. The back porch light still burns just right in the hush between the falling night. And though his voice is gone from air, I swear I still feel him sitting there. It ain't in the big things that love is shown, it's in the quiet when you're alone. And you learn what matters when the cold wind blows by the back porch light that won't let go. And the back porch light still lets me know there's a place called home I can always go. I used to hear that screen door slam at 5, Dad's boots kicking off, barely alive. Mom pour his tea, he'd kiss her hair. Now the porch just rocks, an empty chair. Mama hums to a radio low, crochet in her hand, moving slow. Still sets 2 plates out of old routine, like she's still caught in some old dream. And I swore I'd come home more, but time don't knock, it just slams the door. Now I stand here hat in hand, wishing I had been a better man. Love don't always speak out loud, it's a worn quilt or a broken plow. It's a light left on past midnight, waiting for the sound of your taillights. It's a hug that holds you tight without saying if it's wrong or right. It's the kind of love that don't ever fade, like a porch light or a seed she never trades.
Used to stand so tall and proud, straight in line, firm in the ground. But years and storms don't always scream, they just make strong things lean. No one stopped to set it right, just passed it by day and night. Still it held that rusted wire, like a heart that won't retire. A little tilt, a quiet sign of holding on through weather time. Not all strength is crisp and clean, somewhere the shape of leaning. No one paints it, no one sees what standing costs with weakened knees. But there it waits, worn but keen, that fence post softly leaning. If you're tired, not pristine, don't confuse that with defeat. Some still hold, though rarely seen, like that fence post that leans. A little tilt, a quiet sign of holding on through weather time. Not all strength is crisp and clean. Somewhere the shape of leaning. No one paints it, no one sees what standing costs with weakened knees. But there it waits, worn but keen, that fence post softly leaning. There it waits, worn but keen, that fence post softly leaning.
You stood by the rail, wind in your coat, eyes full of words you never wrote. The hands kept turning on that old wall, but they missed the moment meant for us all. We weren't late, we weren't too soon. Met halfway beneath the silver moon. Still the minute hand just slipped away, and the hour we needed lost its say. There's a tick for every flame, a chime for joy, a toll for blame. But not a sound, not one slight pound from the clock that skipped our hour. Time don't lie, but it forgets where promises and silence met. It didn't stop, it didn't stall, just looked away when we gave it all. Maybe fate don't wear a face, maybe love can't win that race, but deep in gears we still replay that hour that let us drift away. Now we live by different chimes, marked by separate sets of rhymes. But I still wait beneath that tower for the clock that skipped our
river ran like silver thread, winding past what words it said. Above a face the world adores, but never turn toward distant shore. The water shimmered every night, carried dreams in borrowed light,
but still the glow came from afar. Like lovers locked in separate stars, some truths are quiet, cold and clear. They never touch, though both are near. Like hearts that circle but don't deliver. The moon that never faced the river. Think by now they'd share the sky, but distance holds what time denies. Reflections lie and longing shivers in rivers watched by silent givers. So if your a song unsung, a chord undone, you might be just like that giver, or the moon who missed forever. Leans south but doesn't fall. Grain stands tall, though none will call. The wind's gone quiet, not from fear. It simply lost what drew it here. Boot tracks faded, not by rain, but by time that won't explain. No crows, no bloom, no thaw, no frost. Just earth that knows what it has lost. This is the field that forgot to change. No season sings, no sky rearranged. A place caught still in what was true. Too sacred now for something new. The plow rests deep beneath the hay, untouched since you walked away. The soil waits but won't reclaim. It holds the shape of your old name. The barn door swings but never shuts, like questions left in growing ruts. Not haunted, not asleep, just state a vow the sun and dirt both made. You don't rebuild a thing like this, it breathes in absence, not in bliss. And I still stand where seeds don't grow, because this field still seems to know. To change, where memory burns but won't estrange. It's not a story folks retell, just something I remember well. The plow rests deep beneath the hay, untouched since you walked away. The soil waits but won't reclaim. It holds the shape of your old name.
turned soft with hues of gold. A brand new story to be told. Through darkest nights I found my way. Now comes the light of breaking day. The embers glow beneath my skin. Steady spark that won't grow dim. No storm can steal the strength I've grown. A fire burns forever, no. There's a fire in the morning light, burning fierce and shining bright. It's the hope that never fades, guiding me through all my days. I've walked through valleys cold and deep, faced the winds that made me weak. But with each dawn I rise anew, chasing dreams I'm meant to pursue. So here I stand with heart afire, fueled by strength and pure desire. The morning light will lead me home, where courage builds and fears are gone.
Ancient pines rise tall against the sky. Roots dig deep where secrets never die. Silver rivers carve their endless flight, singing of an earth untouched by night. Breathing air where wildflowers still bloom. This land's alive, my heart's eternal room. Nature's pulse beats strong beneath my feet. Every leaf and stream a soul I meet. Though we harm this world, it holds us near. Fragile home so sacred yet so dear. Let us tread with care on this old ground. Nature's love remains what we've still found. Mountains bear the scars of wind and rain, each mark a tale of joy entwined with pain. Sparrows call through mist at break of day. Their fleeting hymn lights up this wild display. Yet smoke now chokes the these we once knew. Will we still cherish this home we're passing? Nature's pulse beats strong beneath my feet. Every leaf and stream a soul I meet. Though we harm this world, it holds us near. Fragile home so sacred yet so dear. Let us tread with care on this old ground. Nature's love remains what we've still through. Oceans grieve when we turn blind and stray. Forests mourn the light we've cast away. Still this world breathes on, though bruised by hands. Now sing for her and root where she withstands. Nature's pulse beats strong beneath my feet. Every leaf and stream a soul I need. Though we harm this world, it holds us near. hold so dear. Let us tread with care on this old ground. Nature's love remains what we've still found.
We sat in silence on the drive back home. Same roads, but the distance had grown. You looked ahead, I looked for signs, but the truth was hiding in your quiet eyes. No more late night loving fits, no hands held in the parking lot mist. I could feel it slipping slow, but I didn't wanna know. I stayed in love while you moved on, held a hope while yours was gone. You smiled at me like nothing's wrong, but every kiss was one more gone. I kept the light on just because I stayed in love while you moved on. Your text got short, your touch got thin, but I blame work, blame the stress you're in. You'd say I'm tired with a distant face, but I still held on just in case. The little things you used to do started fading out of view, but I still memorized your name like nothing ever changed. I stayed in love while you moved on, held a hope while yours was gone. You smiled at me like nothing's wrong, but every kiss was one more gone. I kept the light on just because I stayed in love while you moved on. While you moved on. And now I'm the one left with the weight of a love that never shared its fate. I stayed in love while you let go, tried to fight what I didn't know. You walked away like hearts don't break, while I stood there too late to wake. I gave my all and you were gone. I stayed in love while you moved on. I still
I made your coffee like every day, black 2 sugars, and then watched you walk away. You didn't cry and I didn't speak, but the silence hit harder than anything. Your hand brushed mine, but it didn't stay. That's when I knew you were halfway gone that day. You let go first, long before goodbye. I was holding on while you learned how to lie. You smiled through the pain while I begged for the worst. Truth is, baby, you let go first. Your side of the closet still hanging clean, but it's been months since your perfume touched me. I still check my phone past midnight, but ghosts don't text no matter how I try. I gave you time, you gave me space, but love don't
through the pain while I beg for the words. Truth is, baby, you let go first. I used to blame myself, now I just know some hearts give up before they show. You let go first. Pulled them out that hotel drawer, left your name on the lobby floor. Thought I'd drown, but I'm floating more. Yeah, I'm done keeping score. Your ghost don't scare me in my sleep. That chain you left ain't cut too deep. I got my boots, I got my beat. Finally feeling free. Now I'm driving fast with the windows low. No weight on me, just wind and smoke. Laughing like I never broke. Ain't no tears, just let it go. Let it fade, let it fly. We ain't meant, and that's alright. I got fire back in my soul. No more holding on, no more holding on. Phone be buzzing, I let it ring. Your old news like last spring. I don't hate you, I just sing what I learned from everything. You loved hard, but lost the thread. We talk loud, but nothing said. Now my silence feels like gold. Yeah, that's the part I hold. And now I'm driving fast with the windows low. No weight on me, just the wind and smoke. Laughing like I never broke. Ain't no tears, just let it go. Let it fade, let it fly. We ain't meant, and that's alright. I got fire back in my soul. No more holding on, no more holding on. Ooh, no bags, no drag, no guilt in the back, just stars, just tracks, and I ain't looking back. No way. You were a storm, I needed rain, but now I'm dancing with the flame.
Coffee cold on the edge of the sink, sun poking through that busted blind. One mug, two chairs, but just my breath fills the air. Crumbs on the plate from her goodbye toast, note folded by the sugar jar. I ain't ready yet, but I already know she's gone like steam off the cup. Didn't slam the door, didn't say too much. Left my name in a shaky line, said don't come looking, I'll be fine. Guess love don't leave the way it came. She left cold coffee and a name. No pictures off the wall, but it's loud in here without a draw. Her jacket's gone, her boots are too, but the ghost of her still in this room. She's gone like smoke through the vent, left me wondering where the hell it went. No fights, no tears, just just quiet shoes slipping out of my worn out truth. Guess some goodbyes don't need a flame. She left cold coffee and a name.
Soft light shines in evenings calm, warming hearts with gentle balm. Through the panes a tender gleam, carrying an old time dream. Sounds of night drift through the air, peace and quiet everywhere. Steady glow that guides me through, chasing darkness pure and true. Glow on the porch, a quiet flame, holding safe the simple name. In its warmth I find my rest, feeling calm and truly blessed. Memories held in flickering light, softly glowing through the night. Though the world may change and spin, this small light will shine within. So I'll sit and watch it shine. With every flicker, peace is mine. Glow on the porch, forever near, a quiet light that brings me here.
That ticket cost more than I had saved, but I knew I had to make my way. 15 hours back by my side, window seat, quiet ride. Old denim packed with worn out hope, left some dreams back on that coast. Mama's voice still in my head said, come home, don't forget. Midnight towns I barely knew, rolling past like I used to do. Empty seat where you once sat, guess I ain't over that. I swore I'd chase a bigger life, but city noise don't feel quite right. Now I'm counting lines and thinking slow of things I should've let you know. The last bus home rolls quiet and slow through fields I swore I'd outgrow, but miles feel softer now somehow, with time and dust beneath me now. No need for words, I'll show I've changed. In porch light silence I'll explain. A worn out heart and calloused hands, still learning how to understand. face in that window glass. Not real, just echoes from the past. Guess old roads don't let you lie, they just keep asking why. I got no speech, no grand return, just the lessons that I had to learn. If you're still there and if it's late, I'll be the one just at the gate. The last bus home, it runs real slow, but maybe that's the way to grow. Each mile a piece of something missed, each stop a reason to exist. No flowers bought, no lines rehearsed, just silent prayers and honest words. This time I ain't chasing skies, I'm chasing peace I left behind. The last bus home, it's almost there, and I'm just hoping someone cares. A porch light on, a door unlocked, and maybe love that never stopped. There's cracks inside this worn out soul, from battles fought and stories told. I've walked through storms and felt the rain, but now I'm learning to feel again. The scars don't tell me who I am, they're just reminders where I stand. A little broken, still alive, finding peace in the sunrise. Peace is mending, slowly coming home, picking up the fragments I'd once thrown. Every heartbeat's a brand new start, a quiet song to a healing heart. It's not easy, but it's mine, learning to live, learning to shine. With every breath, with every part, I'm piecing back my healing heart. Some days the shadows still come near, whispering doubts I don't wanna hear. But I'm stronger than those fears inside, I'm ready now for the next sunrise. Friends and love keep me awake, holding me steady when I break. And in their light I finally see the man I'm meant to be. Peace is mending, slowly coming home, picking up the fragments I'd once thrown. Every heartbeat's a brand new start, a quiet song to a healing heart. It's not easy, but it's mine, learning to live, learning to shine. With every breath, with every part, I'm piecing back my healing heart. And maybe one day I'll look back and smile at the roads I traveled every mile. For now I'm here, and here I'll stay, building strength in every day. Peace is mending, slowly coming home, picking up the fragments I'd once thrown. Every heartbeat's a brand new start, a quiet song to a healing heart. It's not easy, but it's mine, learning to live, learning to shine. With every breath, with every part, I'm piecing back my healing heart. You left your jacket on the backseat, still smells like that cologne you stole. Ain't no goodbye on the driveway, just the hum of tires on the gravel road.
You said don't wait up, it's better this way, but your eyes said something else. I laughed like I was fine with it, but I've been drinking by myself. Every light in this house still on, like maybe you'll pull back in. I rehearsed what I'd say, but I know how that ends. You were gone before the silence hit the floor like broken glass. Ain't a word that could fix it, so I just let the moments pass. We ain't fall apart with fire, no slamming doors or screams, just a quiet kind of ending that kills harder than it seems. You took the long road out of here, left your ghost in every song. I still wear that pain like denim, faded but holding strong. Every time I try to move on, something pulls me back too soon, like a voice I can't unhear when the sky forgets the moon. And I ain't begging for your shadow, but I'd lie if I said I'm fine. 'Cause loving you was simple, but losing you rewrote time. Your coffee mug still sitting by the sink, chipped on the side. Funny how the smallest things feel the biggest when you hide. I drive past that corner store where we dance in parking lots. Now I'm slow rolling through memories, trying not to miss you tonight. I swore I'd never be that guy, waiting on a ghost to call. But here I am in your t-shirt, like nothing's changed at all. Down that old dog road where the crickets talk at night, I still sit on that same hood, staring up at porch light. Your boots left the scuff on the dash, I still trace it when I'm low. Ain't about missing you now, it's the things I'll never know. Would you stay if I asked right? Will we still fight over songs? Did you hate that old red Chevy, or just how long I held on? Now the breeze brings your voice back, like the static on FM. Ain't just echoes that I'm hearing, it's the pieces of back when. So if you ever drive through and that gravel starts to hum, I'll be sitting by that fence post where we started, where we're from.
Old swing set still creaks in the breeze, back where we carved hearts in that old oak tree. Your name still faint where the paint chips slow, like us, just faded but never let go. Gas was cheap, time moved slow, we thought the world would never close. You had dreams past this town, I just watched them leaving as you pulled out. We were rich in days, broken since, tall forever on a front porch bench. Now I'm older, not that wise, just missing back when we had time. Back when the nights ran long and every love song felt like ours. We didn't think, we just dove in, no fear of losing what we had then. You wore that faded flannel shirt, sun-kissed cheeks, bare feet in dirt. Wish I could pause that frame in my mind, back when we had time. I drive by that diner still, the one we snuck into on the hill. Your laugh danced off the window glass, I swear I still hear it when I pass. You moved on, I stayed here, some sometimes wonder if you ever peer back at that version of you and me, where nothing hurt and love came free. We were rich in days, broke in sense, spoke in silence, made no sense. Now the clock keeps moving blind from back when we had time. Back when the stars burned bright and morning always came to light. We didn't blink, just chased the wind, no fear of how the road might end. You held my hand, I held your trust. Even storms felt just like dust. It's a ghost that never leaves my mind. Back when we had time.
Hold off at the Chevron sign. Half a tank, but I needed time. Sky was bleeding pink and blue, like the words I should have said to you. Ashtray full, but I don't smoke. Your voice echoes in every note. Old love songs on the radio hurts more when you already know. That night felt longer than the road. You left and I drove slow. I ain't mad, just hollowed out, but I still hear your name too loud. Gas station lights on my windshield, looking like stars, but they don't feel real. You said forever like it burned slow. Now I'm just chasing your echo. Empty seat where you used to laugh. Can't rewind, can't take it back. If you ever wonder what I see, it's your ghost right next to me. Phone says no signal again, just like how we used to pretend we were fine when we were not. Now I'm stuck with all we lost. Every exit looks the same. New town, same pain. Review's just a movie reel of a love that forgot how to feel. Gas station lights on my windshield, dripping down like tears I can't kill. You said always like a soft song. Now I'm humming it all night long. Engine running, I ain't moved, still sitting in the shape of you. If you ever wonder where I be, it's your ghost right next to me. You showed up at the bar around 10, looking like you might wanna fight or kiss again. You said, don't get it twisted, I just need a drink. But girl, you're talking slow and you blinking like you think. I seen that look in your eye before, half mad, half missing what we had before. You said this ain't nothing, but baby, it's something. Your hand on my shoulder still says you ain't done. You're sipping on whiskey, leaning too close, saying things you swore I didn't need to know. You said you moved on, well that might be true, but I know that look, and that look still loves me too. You lit that smoke with a shaky hand, asked me if I'm still playing in that old band. I said, yeah, just trying to keep my boots dry. You laughed like you miss saying goodbye. You looked down then right through me, like I was a song stuck on repeat. You said this ain't nothing, but baby, it's something. Your hand on my shoulder still says you ain't done. You're sipping on whiskey, leaning too close, saying things you swore I didn't need to know. You said you moved on, well that might be true, but I know that look, and that look still loves me too. If this is goodbye, you picked the wrong night to wear that perfume and talk about old times. You said this ain't nothing, but we both know that kiss on my neck said you don't wanna go. You're lying out loud, but your silence screams you're still holding on to worn out dreams. So if you walk out, I won't stop you, it's cool, but I know that look, and that look still loves me too. I just stopped in for cigarettes, didn't mean to stay too long. Saw your truck out front and froze like a line in a half-road song. You were leaning on that counter, laughing like you used to do. I bought water, lied to the cashier just to catch one look at you. Guess you knew I'd come around. Somehow you still hold this town. I didn't mean to stay, didn't mean to care, didn't mean to feel that same old air. You smile like nothing changed, but girl, it hit me the same, like the night you walked away. I didn't mean to stay, but I did anyway. You said hey like it was easy, like we ain't been through hell. I nodded, said how you been. You said you've been doing well. I fumbled for my car keys, but you grabbed my hand and
instead. And all that time just folded like the words we never said. I didn't mean to stay, didn't mean to fall, didn't mean to feel a thing at all. You laughed like I'm okay, but I was drowning in the gray of the love we gave away. I didn't mean to stay, but I did anyway. Didn't mean to stay, but I still ain't drove away.
Left town on a Tuesday. Mama said don't look back. Gas tank near empty. Heart feeling just like that. Oh, old boots on the floorboard. Still got mud from June. Radio humming slow, playing some sad ass tune. Ain't no tears, but I feel 'em in the rear view. I conceal 'em, wishing I said more to him. Now it's just me and this wind. Rain on the dashboard, talking too loud, drowning out the silence that's hanging around. I ain't crying, but I might as well be. Head full of ghosts I don't wanna see. This highway don't heal, it just drags you slow. With every mile, more of me, let's go. But I keep driving, I don't know where, hoping I'll forget I still care. That diner near Jackson, you like the cherry pie. Passed it without stopping, and didn't even try. Saw a dog cross the freeway, look just like yours did. Funny what a memory does when you're trying to forget. Ain't no map for this feeling, no detour, no real meaning. Trying to outrun the last goodbye, but it's tailing me tonight. Rain on the dashboard, tapping like time, beating out the truth I try to leave behind. You ain't here, but you still show up in rearview dreams and paper cups. This road don't listen, but it sure knows pain. Every white line calling out your name, and I keep driving, nowhere to be, just hoping you ain't hurt like me. Made some coffee, let it sit and cool. Watch the backyard like a quiet fool. No more footsteps on the kitchen floor, just my dog and sunlight through the screen door. Your old coat still hanging by the chair, like it's waiting on a ghost that ain't there. But strange how peace found its way in. First time I breathed easy in my own skin. I didn't rush to block you out, just let the ache walk through this house. No whiskey nights or weekend calls, just me in silence down these walls. Didn't run to fill the space, just learned to move at my own pace. I took my time and found some grace. Read that book you left half done, tuned that old guitar under the sun. Fixed the step you used to trip, found calm in every little bit. I didn't race to feel brand new, didn't need to prove I'm over you. No final words, no who was right, just gave the past a softer light. You were once my sky so wide, now just a name I say inside. I took my time, and I'm alright.
First rays touch the flowing stream. Morning's light begins to gleam. Ripples catch the softest glow. Promises that gently grow. Birds arise with song so clear, bringing hope for all to hear. The water hums a quiet tune, welcoming the coming noon. Dawn at the river bend, where earth and sky both blend. Every day brings something new, paths to walk and dreams to view. Seated near the water's side, peace and calm are my guide. In this place my heart can see all the things that wait for me. With open arms I face the day, grateful for this gentle way. Dawn's soft light will lead me through, a fresh start shining true.
The stars hung still in a painted sky, not a flicker moved, not a reason why. The clocks all yawned, the winds held tight in the belly of a breathless night. No trail of gold, no morning call, just velvet dark that touched it all. And in that hush where dreams suspend, lived a night that won't pretend. No sunrise came to pull me through, no curtain tore to show the blue. Some shadows bend, some simply blend in a night that forgot to end. Maybe dawn got lost in thought, or traded truth for things it's not. But I still wait where hours bend inside a night that won't transcend. So if you find me dim and low, don't ask how far I tried to go. Not every dust was meant to mend. Some nights just never end. To dance in northern sky, now you just nod, avoid goodbyes, still close enough to trace your face, but miles apart in empty space. The room is full, but breath feels thin, like stories trapped beneath the skin. You speak in looks, I answer none, like twilight long after the sun. There's noise in towns and quiet in bars, but the loudest sound is where you are. No thunder crash, no slam shut cars, just silence between the stars. Not every inn has doors or clocks. Some drift like dust between the rocks, and hearts don't break with roars or scars. They hush beneath the stars. So if we fade, don't call it far. We're just still here, whoever we are. Not lost, not whole, just who we are. In the silence between the stars, the silence between the stars.
These walls have stood through quiet days, carried dreams in subtle ways. The floorboards hung with steps long gone, a gentle pulse that lingers goes on. Windows frame the fading light, morning's glow and fading night, beams that hold 1,000 tales of life set sail with steady sails. Walls that hold our time inside, where silent moments still reside. The voices fade and years move on, the heart of home stays ever strong. Porch remains where feet once stood, a place that knew both hope and good. Paint may peel and wood may age, but love's alive on every page. Step through doors and you will find a story kept within the bind, a house that holds what's left behind, the ties that never unwind. Walls that hold our time inside, where silent moments still reside. The voices fade and years move on, the heart of home stays ever strong.